Penis.
Welcome to the watching show.
Penis.
All right. Since I can't curse, you can just say penis.
Wait, pressing penis isn't okay. Never mind.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not. The clock was showing 9. Such a rare thing to happen. Only happens twice a day. Quite remarkable. It felt sluggish though.
It literally happens twice a day.
Only twice. Probably it wasn't the best idea to sleep during the day after all. Well, got to go by.
I totally understand that feeling.
In a couple of minutes, I was standing at the worst shape ever. The loudspeakers and some DJ equipment were installed near the monument, and the trees were decorated with light strings. So it's outside, I guess.
The DJ was playing a remix of Cotton Eye Joe.
Of course. No.
Yeah.
So I was like, they couldn't bother to draw lights and stuff. Like, oh, they did draw the speakers. The
Yeah,
DJ. They did something. All right, I'll allow it. Lots of pioneers were around, but no familiar faces, so I just sat on the bench and pouted. I don't have to dance after all. Maybe no one will bother me. No, he said, maybe I'll be able to sit and talk. I guess it's you.
That sad face.
Uljana, my arch nemesis. Here to suggest something with your stupid mouth?
Come on, let's dance.
I don't think so. There isn't even any music, you deaf dummy.
You're so boring.
Yeah, I'm not the merriest person for such an event. She ran away crying. She wouldn't, which that's funny to me if she would. So Eliana did wear something like an evening dress. Pretty funny.
Oh, she's hot.
Slavia, my arch nemesis. Hey, she sat down by my side, but stood in front of me at the same time.
How's the evening?
Fine.
Why are you so sad?
I'm not. I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
Because I don't want to be here.
Don't forget to save one dance for me.
She left. That's too pretty. And ran toward the music equipment. The situation was getting serious. I wouldn't be able to sit through the whole dance party.
Oh, she's pretty too.
Lena came closer. Is it going to happen? No. Oh, hi. You're here too. I'm just mad because I had to wake up after a nap. Is it such a wonder? Yes. She read my thoughts. Stop doing that. Gonna make this party totally lit. The joke fell flat. Lena blushed and looked down. Well, maybe that's not the best idea, setting things on fire. Okay, then I guess so. Yeah. Great conversation. Holy balls.
You do it every time. You're so good at that.
Not every time. I've forgotten a lot of them. And I'm glad you haven't gotten sick of it yet. Since you haven't gotten sick of it,
it's great.
I'll keep it up.
Yeah.
It looks like the whole camp was at the square. The pioneers formed large groups, talked, formed a line, and got the rifles ready. At the DJ's panel,
blindfolds were passed around.
Free rifles for everybody. Everyone got a pistol in a handbag, or a handgun in a handbag. At the DJ's panel, Uljana argued loudly with Olga Dmitrievna about the playlist for the evening.
They took a prisoner of war to the front and center of the crowd and said, who wants to shoot this guy?
This music sucks. Do your beat again.
Sit up,
No, do the beat. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Here it is. The music started to play. I wish we could do that song in the background. I'd be laughing.
I've been married a long time. Oh, where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Got Nigel.
Everybody knows this song.
Because they only play this song.
I've never heard this before. It's very catchy. The pioneers just stood there for some time as if not hearing the music. It's always hard to take the first step, especially if you're pretty sure that you'll be the only one who would take it. Uljana seemed not to grasp that simple truth. She reached...
Stupid girl.
She reached the center of the square with a few bounds and cried out loud. All right, I'm caught up.
Oh, sorry. No, that's not good. Sorry.
It started to wiggle ridiculously. Wiggle is the exact word. You couldn't find a better one. It looked so silly and funny that I couldn't resist laughing at how stupid she looked. She noticed.
Hey, Sammy.
I pretended I couldn't hear her. Well,
Stop pretending. Come over here.
I kept ignoring her. She disappeared. That was easy. The pioneers slowly realized that they weren't too sexy for this party in their shorts and started to dance. It looked really silly from my point of view, shaking one's arms and legs to the beat of a long-forgotten hits of Cotton Eye Joe. Come on, get real. Of course, I couldn't dance at all, but this thing couldn't be called a dance either.
Hey, Sammy, what are you sitting there for? Don't you want to dance?
I was so deep in thoughts that I hadn't even known the Slavia enter frame. Not really.
Are you sure?
Pretty. Oh, she smiled.
Oh, she's smiling.
Pretty damn sure. Damn. What am I even doing?
I want you
here?
to dance with her.
I'm glad my character is more in line with me right now than you.
I know.
When it services you, that's fine. But right now, I'm just enjoying the fact that he's being true to my
I
character.
enjoy it for you, but if you get an option to choose, you better choose to.
We got close enough today. That's what I told her. We got close enough today. One more invitation to dance, and I would kill everyone. I started to think about.
I had the plans already to do so.
I could grab 3 rifles before anyone noticed. I started to think about an appropriate excuse to leave, and I was looking for the moment to do so. But then I saw Lena. She was slowly heading my way. Maybe we should go. Go where? I was so immersed in my thoughts that I didn't really get what she meant. To the infirmary. But if you want to stay here and dance. I doubt she was going to dance. Lena had stood aside the whole evening. No, I'll pass. Let's go. Wait, what are we doing? I'm leaving with her? At least I won't have to stand here like a shy nerd. I hate nerds, especially electronic and Shurik. Seriously, trying to conceal myself in the corner wasn't very pleasant. A bull in a china shop would be more agile than me on the dance floor. I didn't have the slightest intention of dancing in the first place.
Well, you got your wish.
No, I didn't. I wanted to go alone. I just want to be alone.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
trapped in this dimension of.
What a fun game that would be.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad when it makes you follow through with this stuff sometimes. But in the moments when it does what I want, that's like a little victory. And
Yeah, it is. I get it. I
My-
get it.
Well, should we go to the infirmary? Lena brought me out of my thoughts. We'd just been standing near the canteen for some time. Yeah, sure. The infirmary sounds hot. What for?
What?
She looked at me
hot.
in surprise, as if this wasn't her idea, which it was. Well, for getting me out of there. I shouldn't have told her that dancing is not my thing. It's, so boring there. Seems to me you don't like dancing. There was not the trace of sarcasm on her truthful, even childlike face. Seems like she really doesn't understand. Yes. Don't like it at all. I'm not into it. Me too. No one ever invites me to dance. Lena blushed and stared at ground as usual.
She never gets asked to dance.
No, she's being a yes man. She's just telling me what I want to hear.
But she never gets asked.
It's a ruse. Strange. What's strange? Well, that no one ever invites you. You think so? Again, she looked at me with an expression of surprise and a lack of understanding what yes means. I got confused and couldn't find what to say in return right away. Yes, certainly, absolutely, affirmative.
That's a confirmation from me.
That's what yes means. If I like dancing, I would have invited you for sure. Thanks. Oh. That's creepy. There's the cat with the glowing eyes. Or it's not the same thing. It was red eyes at the beginning of the game. I don't think it's important, but maybe it is. We didn't say a word for the rest of the way. Lena obviously felt too confused by my awkward compliment, and I just didn't know what topic to choose for the conversation. It was
What about the stock market, though?
That's better than mine. I was gonna say. So what is a C size and a D size, and what's a double C? It's so confusing.
So boobs, though, am I right?
I thought you might be more informed since you have 2 more than I do. I can really stand to learn. It was completely dark by the time that the stock market was better. Building of the infirmary covered in the night mist looked strongly like a haunted house. Yeah, I felt a strong desire to turn around and walk away without making a noise. But
Dude, I hope so much
she
that
just
it's
popped in
like
front of me. No fade. Just first time that's happened. I don't know if it's an accident. Sorry, what were you saying?
nothing.
Okay. I threw a quick glance at Lena and noticed she looked like usual, pretty normal. It just made me even more uncomfortable that everything was going according to
You're
plan.
so usual. Stop.
It can't be that she's not scared while I... Oh, shit. An owl. That is not our national bird.
I'm an owl.
I'm an owl, Peter. Lena, yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Patrick Warburton's all the
I'm
wildlife
an
in this
owl.
game.
So, check this out. Hoot, hoot. You know what I'm saying?
Lena seemed either not to hear it or not pay attention to it or just not be scared by it at all. Why is she not scared of scary things? I hardly could believe the third option, but I didn't want to.
I read a lot of Stephen King.
Giving away from my own fear. No, it's a ripoff. This is Russian literature. I entered the infirmary.
I read a lot of Stephen King.
And then I entered the infirmary, and then different new music started. Click. Oh. Will the nurse coming? I hope to God she's not. Look at that skeleton blueprint on the left side with the huge alien head.
That is weird.
What the balls is that?
It's like yeah.
Well, there's Russian letters. That makes sense. But what is that? It's not an animal. It's a... What is that? I guess, whatever.
That's a good
She
question.
won't come. Okay, she won't come. Understood. Wait a second. This is a trap. What do you mean she won't come? Ah, I see. It is not that I am afraid to be alone with Lena. Indoors, at night, with no one around. Only in movies does something happens under such circumstances.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Only in movies does something happens.
Yeah.
It is just, it sounds more in character for my character when it's wrong, though. Sometimes I add letters like that on my own, but I realized I didn't add that one. It was there.
Yep.
It is just that I am with Lena and not with Ulyana or Slavia. And it seriously changed my attitude towards things happening. So this character seems to like Lena more than anyone else, from what I can see. If there are the boxes. What happened to your voice? She pointed at a messy stack of boxes.
What a mess.
Those are squares. I hate those. There are about a dozen of them.
Wait, you didn't tell me these boxes would be square boxes. Oh, no. Wow.
It would take much more than 10 minutes of work. I put one of the boxes on the table before me.
I can change them to Pentagon boxes. Just give me a minute.
Why is she making me open the boxes? Oh, there are bandages.
You're cleaning that room like you promised her you would earlier.
I forgot. There's so much crap going on. I had
know.
this thought earlier today. I was like, what if the game is there is a seemingly endless supply of things to do and it never stops? And the whole point is that you keep playing and getting stuck in this world and you never think to ask what's going on. You just like keep bombarding.
Well,
the game goes on literally like 200 hours. There's so much dialogue.
Oh.
Like, what is happening?
Well, that wouldn't be very good.
It wouldn't be very fun, but it'd be an interesting idea. I don't know how to make it good, but I had that thought earlier today. Here, take this. Lena gave me a piece of paper. There are some fields, and I quickly realized that I should put the name in the left, the description in the middle, if there is one, and the quantity in the right field. It's not a database, but it'll do. The work started in full swing. Semyon! What? I looked at Lena.
What?
She stared at me for a couple moments, seemingly making up her mind to do or to say something, but then lowered her gaze again. That's right at me. Nope, never mind. It was physically hard for me to just sit without saying a word. However, I didn't dare to speak first, not only because I couldn't think of a good topic for the conversation, but that I was just feeling shy. The girl could just easily be embarrassed by anything. Oh, my fat finger. No! Oh, don't worry. Deleting progress. Semyon,
Did you mess up the space-time continuum again?
yes. You are counting them all over again. Indeed, I had started to take out and put into the database the bandages I had already counted. Oh, sorry. She didn't answer.
Mind your own business.
Hey, where are you from? What's your middle name? What's your favorite color? Why are we here? What year is it?
Social security number by chance?
Well, there is a town not far from here. Not far from here. Where is that? Somewhere. Looks like she doesn't want to talk about it. Is Lena hiding something too? It is explicable. It can't. In the case of Olga Dmitrievna, but not in Lena's case. It is absolutely not like her. Is it a secret? No, just is. So it is somewhere in the south too? I should have thought of something more original. Every single one of my sudden ideas turned out the wrong way, and this attempt to play spy worked out even worse. And I thought about this south just because the only pioneer camp of the Soviet Union I remembered was Artek. Everybody knows about that. Yes! Lena hesitated to reply. I couldn't quite tell if she was lying or not. Don't you like it here? I wonder what part of what I said made her think so. Absolutely not. I like it here. My false friendliness sounded very insecure. Great.
Insincere.
What did I say? Sincere?
Insecure.
Insecure.
No, it's insincere.
I just like that better. What about you? We don't know what she's going to say. You already had this conversation when she was reading on the bench. You like the book? Do you like it here? Yes, we had this conversation already. I like it. It's so calm here. There are lots of books in the library. There are many books in the library. You know
there
that,
are
Brian
many
Regan.
books in the library.
And the people are nice. Nice, but not all of them. Why? I don't know why they're not nice. Some of them just aren't. Did I say that out loud? Turns out I did. Well, Uliana, for example, she sucks. She's like an Energizer battery with a completely unbalanced point of power application. That was kind of nerdy. Battery? What? Maybe I really was sent back in time.
I only read books. I literally have never done anything else.
Yeah, I'm looking for clues. That was a tiny one, I think. Or Alyssa, the saying, a pioneer is the kid's role model, certainly doesn't describe her. If everyone started following her example, it would be a complete disaster for the country in 20 years or so. However, thinking about it now, you can draw the conclusion that everybody did follow the example of Alyssa Davishkaya?
Davishevskaya
In the 80s, where I probably am right now. 80s? This ain't it. Well, maybe it's the 80s. She's not like that, actually. Not like that? Not like what? Not like what you said about her. To begin with, I hadn't said anything. I had just stated the fact that she sucks.
I'm saying she sucks ass.
Sucks ass.
Get with it. Yeah. Lena, listen to me. Ass. Alyssa sucks.
Lena sucks. Olga Dmitrievna sucks. Her first and last name, you have to say it together every time.
Yeah. That's just way too much of a name to say.
That's too much.
Yeah.
But she thinks she's better than everybody else because the last name?
She gave me a sandwich for soap. How am I supposed to
We'll put her in charge.
Yeah.
Sounds like you know her well enough. Probably. She has the shortest answers of anybody, unless Slavia is saying no, which is funny because that happened a few times.
Right.
I asked that question only to keep the conversation going, and I didn't expect an answer like that. Alyssa and Lena were so different. The idea that they could be close was unbelievable for me. We came from the same town, as if she had foreseen my question. We have common friends, even though Alyssa is 1 year older. Okay, it's a little bit strange. I mean, not like that. I'm just surprised. Everyone gets surprised. Lena smiled.
Where'd you learn that in a book?
I took the second box. Only 10 more to go.
This reading that you do, can I learn this skill?
Can I learn this power?
Yeah, is this a power that I can learn?
Not from the Jedi. Analgium, activated charcoal. Analgium, activated charcoal. Saline solution, potassium permanganate. I'm reading here. Permanganate, ferrosaline, analgaline. He said it. Breathe, damn it.
What? You just said it so fast. Not for the Jedi. Just kept going. I'm sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
Lena always spoke in simple sentences like, not for the Jedi. How can I communicate with her if every conversation turns into a monologue or just an awkward silence? I hope you keep laughing the whole time. It's so distracting. It's funny. I wasn't quite satisfied with such a state of things. Sometimes it looked like she's hiding something behind her mask of shyness. But what? I read a book not that long ago. Oh, that's me. I read a book not that long ago. Do you like science fiction?
Like Star Wars?
Not much. Actually, I was going to say, yeah, that's better though. Damn. Another fail. Dang, I'm getting confused. Well, if you don't like it, then don't read it. Different kinds. The conversation wasn't going smoothly, and I had to turn it off for the better. Who knows why, but I thought about the dance again. Feelings of uneasiness, discomfort, and even shame overwhelmed me even once more. Looks like I am not that different from Lena when it comes to such things. I am shy and afraid of things I don't understand or can't do. I should probably overcome my own fears before anything else. And this will help me to understand her better.
So
I've made up my mind. Go ahead.
It's obvious that like he likes Lena
Yeah, that's what I said.
as a character, but
It seems he likes her
Slavia,
more than everybody else.
but Slavia is the one that we're supposed to like, and I am the dumb,
that and
gullible boy.
Slavia, which character likes me the most? It's Slavia.
I don't know. It's probably
Yeah.
Slavia. I don't know.
Oh, she likes me too. I mean, they all like me,
Right,
Because
right,
this is
but-
what the kind of game it is. But
But I just think that they want us to get with Slavia,
I think they want that too. I don't
and
think we're
that's
gonna
what
get.
I want because I am a simple boy.
I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna get to choose. It'd be interesting if
really?
the situation came up. You get to choose which one. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, well, let's see.
Well, I don't know where I think it's gonna go, but I would.
You have made up your mind.
It's too late. There are only a couple of boxes left because 4 is a dozen. Yes. Hey, I've got an idea. How about we go to the canteen again afterwards? I think the tape recorder was taken back there. What is this? What's happening? What is it doing in the canteen? I hesitated. What for? Her sincere look made it clear that she hadn't got the slightest idea what I am going to offer. Well, frankly speaking, I just don't know how to dance. That's why I don't like it. That's the reason I was so confused back there. Maybe I could thank you by dancing with you. But She stopped sorting out the medicine for a moment, blushed, and looked right into my eyes. I got a bit stubborn. It really was a stupid idea. It's okay if you don't want to. You look like you don't know how to. You're not even good at dancing, probably.
You're bad at everything.
That's probably why no one asks you out, because you're probably really bad at it. Like, I'm just starting to double down, revert.
Right.
What if someone sees us? Oh, that's a good point. We probably shouldn't
you're
do
right.
it.
Maybe we should do it with our clothes on.
That doesn't make any sense. I certainly didn't think about that. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But everybody is asleep because I know that for some reason, and no one is going to the canteen at night because nothing has ever happened like that. How will we get there? I should have thought about that beforehand. But how will we get there? Well, that moment I regretted that I still didn't get my cell phone from the leader's cabin. No, they said something about that there are no phones or something. Then I have a cell phone? I don't remember that at all. Olga Dmitrievna talked my head off, then I forgot it. Anyways, I had to say something to get away from this awkward topic. What kind of music do you like? Different kinds.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I'm not really into it. Have you heard of Cotton Eye Joe?
That song.
That's our band's
speaks
anthem.
to me spiritually. Like I
It's a
listen to it
song
and I
about a
just
guy
think,
named Joe.
when it drops down to the part when he's like, I'd be married a long time ago, I just think that frankly, I'm gonna get emotional.
Then imagine Cotton Eye Joe is playing right now. I mean, that we hear it playing.
I'm gonna think about it.
How's that? Like, imagine it. You know what imagination is, right?
Where did the song come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
I still remember the melody the pioneers were dancing to. The music and words were really clear in my memory.
If it had not been for Cotton Eye Joe, I would be married a long time ago.
You know in Kung Pao Under the Fist when they're all choreographing their karate and they go like, "Our is," or
Fantasy.
So like imagine it's in the background they're all singing or talking Cotton Eye Joe. Where a long time ago, like it's their mantra.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Amen. You may be seated. It's a congregation thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can do it. You can just try. Probably. I got her consent. What? This is so strange.
It's all done for her.
She did not realize that she technically consented. Now I can do whatever I want because that's how it works.
Gosh.
I don't understand. I don't think it meant it that way. I just think that's just the words they used. In Lena's case, even that probably can be considered a yes.
That's not true.
She said probably. That means yes. We silently, to everything, we silently sorted medical supplies for the rest of the time, writing down their names and
I read for the
quantities.
rest of time.
Me too.
Yeah.
I saw it too the rest of time. I should pay more attention to every word I say after such luck. I think he is thinking of it that way. I stayed mostly silent. I stayed silent most of the time, though. Soon we finished the last box. I gave Lena the filled-in list and started to stare at her like I saw Bigfoot riding a unicycle with juggling piglets.
Oh my God, Lena! I did not know that you were Bigfoot
Yeah,
riding a unicycle while juggling piglets.
It was amazing, frightening, and hot. She suddenly broke out laughing.
Whoa, it's a different...
And she changed her face. It's very scary. What? That look of yours. Well, what about it? It's just funny.
You look so stupid.
Well, you look like Bigfoot.
Juggling piglets.
2 piglets. Yes. So what are we going to... You're going to go. I told you.
Expounding on that analogy more, 2 piglets. If you were juggling that, that's not even that doesn't take much skill. So
but you have 2 piglets, is what I was saying.
Yeah,
So
you're not even that good at juggling, Bigfoot.
her last words unsettled me. I completely forgot what we were talking about. Something about piglets.
That's fair.
I completely left this world for a moment. Well, you know, the dance. Lena blushed right away, and her face took on a strange expression of shyness, uneasiness, and fear. Yes. Sorry, I was just lost in thought. Fear turns me on. I don't know why I chose that place.
Fear turns me on.
Maybe because you could run into a pioneer at the square in the residential area or near the canteen, but not in the pier. I'm already convinced everyone's asleep, he said, so I don't know why he's... That's what I thought. Or maybe because of the large bright moon reflecting on the water in the night. Hot shit like that. I don't know how, but this solution just offered itself. Nice. If you don't like it, then we can... No, that's really a nice place. Lena locked the door, and we made our way to the pier. Stop! This is good place to stop.
All right, we're going to dance with Lena next time on the pier.
No, something's going to go wrong. No, I know. I'm going to reach for something above her head. I'm going to fall on top of her and make sure I grab her wrists on the way down.
I think that you're going to dance with her, and then Slavia's going to come up, and she's going to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. And then you're going to be like, Slavia, no. And then
she's like, well, good night. And she left like all disappointed.
Right.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I know, and
that's correct.
I'm going to be upset if that happens because
I think it's
like
correct.
Slavia.
And then later in the game, I have to go make amends for not doing anything wrong because that's my character.
Exactly.
That's a good guess. I like it.
I know it's a good guess because I'm right.
I guessed it.
Yep. Thanks for joining
goodbye
us.
for all time. Thanks for watching.
Hope you have fruitful.
Get your piglets in order.
Go ahead. Fun.
Fun.